would say, don't, say alaykum salam onto you. But he didn't mention why. And he knows why. Is because
Joseph, I'm sorry to waste your time. I've been dissuaded.
Because Joseph, he did know why.
Well, I genuinely know why.
But why did you go to that person?
I'll explain, and I'll happily explain on camera. I'll tell you what, I think I'm recording. Does it say record on my...
No, forget the recording. I'm asking you genuinely because
for my audience. It's for my audience.
This wokeness,
it's for my audience.
victim mentality.
So I'm going to explain.
You know you're now being recorded.
My question. No, I don't. My question was.
You know you're now being recorded.
Aki, I'm recording. I'm recording and answering.
Yeah, this is just.
So it's fine. So there is a hadith.
You didn't mention the hadith that the Jews came to Rasulullah and they said death unto you. And then the rest of
let me speak. No. You came over and you asked me a question.
No, I never asked you a question.
You absolutely said.
No, I didn't. I said I don't understand why you would be asking. It seemed like you were being disingenuous that you mentioned half of the hadith. You did not mention the beginning.
So
and I'm telling you, I never asked you a question.
Then what we do? Why am I speaking to you? I don't want to be shouted at. Then go away.
Don't go away. I'm not gay. This is how I got
it. What are you talking to me for?
I'm speaking to him.
You're talking to me. You're looking me in the eye and talking to me.
You're shouting at me, and I was speaking to this brother.
So for my audience,
for my audience,
basically there is a hadith that says that the Jews would curse
came to
Muhammad.
Rasulullah and said, "Death unto you." And Rasulullah replied, he said, alaykum wa alaykum, and on to you.
Not even giving the full story.
And because of this, Rasulullah, he ordered the companions, if they were greeted by these people, that they should reply in a line.
And now let me expose him for the
He went over to someone. You see extremist. You see extremist. The victim mentality. You see mixed automatically.
Let me explain
now, what he did, he went over to a guy on a store. And he said to his soul,
in the park
and he
will
said,
say that you have to
alaikum.
read its verse
He knew
and the
very well
hadith
that
in
man
its
was going to say,
context.
wa alaikum.
When it says strike the
said,
neck
wa
of the
alaikum.
disbeliever, when it says strike the neck of the disbeliever, you have to read that in
But he didn't
context.
mention the
If a Muslim today comes along and says,
he doesn't want to show that verse. But what he wants to do is instigate hatred, become the victim.
If you even watch
call me extremist. Notice I haven't shouted at him. I have not called him. I have not called you any names, extremists.
You said people shouldn't debate with me because I want to use it. Of course.
No, it's not. So you tried to call me an extremist. What does that make you? If you're calling me extremist, what does that make you?
A Muslim by
Exactly. I don't need to. No. Because you said I'm extremist.
You came over and
talking
to me.
Talk to extremists?
Because I want to help them. Because I want to help them abandon their extremism.
So how am I extremist?
And I'll tell you.
Explain to me.
So I'll show you in two simple moves. Where it says,
listen.
From what you said, I'm going to respond.
To me
from what
I am an extremist.
And I'm about to. So every Muslim in this.
Not every Muslim. I'm asking you in regards to me. Why did you call me an extremist?
I'm going to. If I were to say the Quran says strike the neck of the disbeliever, you would tell me you have to read that.
Again,
talking about
from what I've been here, you're not. You're filibustering. I'm not asking you to be a monkey. You're doing that. No, you're not. Calm down. I've been here. You said I am extremist. No, you call me extremist.
Why are we here?
You call me extremist.
I said
you call me extremist. Yes. On what basis?
Because you believe the Jews are coming around with on Muslims.
I came here.
You said Assalamu alaikum.
I quoted you a hadith. I did not say don't lie on camera.
So that's what I'm saying.
Calm down. Stop shouting. I'm 1 foot away. Stop shouting, I'm 1 foot away, and don't get in my space because I'm not getting in your space.
You actually are. You've walked
Stop shouting. No. You shouting
I was
on
in front of it and
you call me extremist. You victimize yourself. I've given you no reason to be scared of me. I don't know why you're shouting. I never said that the Jews in this park say that death be upon anyone. You made that claim. I said you're half quoting a hadith, and you're doing it on purpose.
So in order, let me speak. I didn't have.
No, yes, you did.
If you watch the full video,
okay, what happens in the beginning of that hadith?
Okay,
tell
perfect.
Tell us. What's your question?
So I'm not going to.
Don't change the topic.
I'm not going to change the subject.
Go on.
So,
and if you talk about something else, I will stop you.
Muhammad, there were Jews, according to the Islamic tradition. We don't have this. I'm just going to assume the Islamic tradition is correct. That there were Jews that when the Muslim would come up to the Jewish person and say Assalamu alaikum, the Jew would reply, instead of saying wa alaikum assalam, they would reply, sorry, they would say salam, they would say salam alaikum, sorry.
Calm down, take a breath. I'm not attacking you. I've not called you names. I've not called you names. I've not called you extremists. I want to know, two questions, yeah? That hadith mentioned all of it in its totality. And the second one was why you call me an extremist.
I'm trying to get them, maybe or not, maybe I'm
No, maybe. It's you're either wrong or not.
We're going to see that, we're going to see.
No, we're not doing any exercise. You call me an extremist.
If you believe,
you believe. There you go. Calm down.
Because you're not letting me speak. I'm going to speak over you.
Listen. Okay, if I call you as a Jew, you extremist.
You're going to let me speak, and you're not letting me speak.
Well, look.
Aki, are you going to let me speak?
What's the question?
You're blocking my camera. Aki, you're blocking my camera.
Stop shouting at me. I'm one foot
Then let me
away
speak.
from
Then let me speak.
Okay, but
then let me speak.
But what's the
Then
question? What's the question?
You asked me that. What's the context of the hadith? I'm giving
That's
you the
the first
context.
one. And what's the second question?
About how you're
Why
an
you
extremist.
call no?
Or why am I calling
Why you called me in the space that I was here? You said, oh, you got shaken up like you just did a few seconds ago. And said, you extremist.
So let me speak.
Why did you do that?
And I'm trying to explain.
Yeah, go on.
So can you step slightly back, because you're kind of blocking out my entire camera. So again,
I don't care about the cameras.
I know you don't, but I'm asking you respectfully to move away, because I'm making a video, and all these cameras are making videos for the Tower channels. Perfect, thank you. So we'll stay calm and just allow me.
You will stay calm because you're animated.
I'll stay calm.
You keep shouting.
I'll stay calm if
and
you allow me to speak.
calling people extremists.
I'll stay calm if you let me speak. Let me speak, please. So in the time of Muhammad, according to the Islamic tradition, the Jews would say, according to Islam, Assalamu alaikum. And Aisha said to Muhammad, you should curse the Jews. And Muhammad said, no, we shouldn't curse them. Okay. You should say, wa alaikum, which means if they say death be upon you, you would say, and
that's not what that means. Don't change the hadith. No. He said wa alaikum, which means what?
Listen, please, you said you'd let me speak.
If you don't lie.
Please let me speak and then refute me. If I'm wrong, refute me. Yeah, but let me speak. So what happened? Calm down. Aisha said you should curse them, and he said no, you should say wa alaikum, because if they wish death upon you, you will say and upon you, and if they wish peace upon you, you'll be wishing it upon them. So now let me conclude my argument. So I agree, any Muslim that reads the hadith in that way, that's not problematic. And similarly, now allow me this, and then you can respond. If I were to ask any Muslim in the park today, does the Quran instruct Muslims to strike the neck of the disbeliever? They would say no. This is talking about a particular time and point where the Muslims were at war with the disbelievers. It's talking about those disbelievers in that time. The context is then, not now. You are forbidden. It's haram to strike the neck of the disbeliever today in Speaker's Corner. That is absolutely against Islam. And so what I'm now allow me. Now instead of getting triggered, let me finish my point and then refute it. The Assalamu alaikum is then, if there were Jews and Muslims at war with each other back then, and Jews were going against the treaty and Jews were at war with the Muslims, then absolutely back then there's no issue saying wa alaikum. But today, if Muslims going around thinking that Jews are saying Assam, death be upon you, if there are Muslims thinking that Jews are saying,
I don't know. Okay, look, you're taking quite some time.
Am I not allowed to defend myself?
You can, but I'm saying if you can shorten it as quick. Look, calm down.
I'm calm.
Calm down.
So if there are
you're very hyper.
Muslims believe that Jews are going around wishing death be upon them, that's an extremist position. So if you think when a Jew gives you salam, because the Quran actually says the opposite. The Quran says whoever gives
you don't need to teach me the Quran.
The Quran says whoever gives you a greeting, give them a better greeting.
Okay, look, are you engaging or are you just here to just give a tirade? Okay, listen.
Same but better. Yeah, fine. So
now, why am I asking?
Joseph, I've given you quite some time. What I'm saying is, if you think that you can't wish peace upon a Jew when a Jew wishes you peace, I think that's an extremist position.
Okay, now
those should be read in context.
Okay, great. Now, what's the context of this discussion before you call me an extremist for no reason? No. You called me extremist, and then you said, no, don't interrupt me. Don't interrupt me. It's on camera. Don't lie. You keep lying.
You said
you lied more than once. Now, see, now you said extremist. You said afterwards, oh, maybe you are, maybe you're not, maybe I'll prove it to you. Because you know what you did was wrong. But now you're rescinding that and say, still maybe you might be. You call me extremist without knowing me or me even saying something. What I said, and then you retorted to calling me extremist because I questioned you on your approach to one person who was standing there. And you said, Salamu alaikum, in hope that he would say alaikum salam. So you would pull up half the hadith. And you didn't pull up the first half of the hadith. And I said to this brother, not you, I said to him, that seems rather disingenuous. If I'm coming to you and I said hello and you say hello likewise, that's fair. And that's what alaikum means, the same to you. So if the Prophet said wa alaikum, he's only retorting to what they gave to him. But the people said, the Jews at that time said, death be unto you. And Rasulullah did not say anything beyond what he said or they said. He said, and to you, and
that's
this was the command.
I
never said you never said
okay.
that. You disingenuous in that you were disingenuous. You never mentioned the first bit of the hadith when you spoke to that guy. Instead, you tried to say you are a terrorist. You tried to say that Muslims can't give the reply.
It's not your fault. You haven't
seen the full video. And the second, I have seen the full video.
No, I saw the video.
I saw the full. No, I did not.
The full video gave the full.
Do you know what I've seen? Do you know what I've seen?
You said I didn't give the full hadith, and I did.
No, the beginning of the hadith you didn't.
I did.
Even now you just struggled. Even now you struggle, and I didn't interrupt you. You interrupted me.
Fine.
And you even got aggressive when I interrupted you, even though you spoke for a long time. And then the first thing you done was say, you extremists. And you started shouting at me. I'm only 1 feet away from you, Joseph. I didn't do that to you, did I? Now, no, there's no way you can stand here and say I'm an extremist when you're the one acting like one. Okay? And you didn't. You instigating hatred. You didn't apologize. You didn't apologize. You didn't do nothing.
Okay, so
there was nothing to deal with. There's two things. Wa alaykum.
And that's what I'm saying. So
what are you saying?
Because you're reading.
This is your interpretation. I've replied to you in the same way that.
Salam.
Yes.
Salam.
What does wa alaykum mean?
And upon you.
And upon you what?
So you're saying and upon you.
If someone says hello.
Now, if
someone says hello to me and I say hello to them, do you get offended by that?
Can I respond?
No. Answer my question. Respond to me.
If a Muslim says assalamu alaikum, what will you say to them?
I will say wa alaykum assalam.
Thank you.
Yes. So what?
But you won't. You're not wishing peace upon the Jew.
No, I'm referring.
I want the word peace.
What does wa alaykum mean?
Upon you, but you're not using the word.
You're playing games. You're trying to be a victim. You're trying to be a victim. You're desperate to be a victim.
A Muslim, you wish peace.
Calm down. Stop shouting. There's no reason. You want us to say salam to you?
Yes.
Wow. Why?
Yes.
How does that affect your feelings? If I say you say salam to me and I say wa alaikum, what does that mean? How does that make you feel better? Folks, how does that make you feel better?
I'll explain why.
Okay.
I'll explain why. If you won't wish peace upon me, it means you're worried I've wished death upon you. Because that's why you have the hadith.
No, that's
and I'm saying any Muslim that's running around in Speaker's Corner who thinks Jews are wishing death be upon them, that is an extremist position.
No, that's not why we do. That's not why we say wa alaykum, because it's the amr of Rasulullah. Even if you don't know about Sharia or fiqh. That's the truth, isn't it, Joseph?
Exactly.
So when Rasulullah says he orders us to do something, then we have to do that thing, even if the reason may not be present. Did you know that?
So again,
do you know? No. So there you go. You can't speak normally, can you? Without shouting at me.
Let me respond.
You can't.
I'm sorry,
stop shouting at me.
I'm sorry if the volume of my voice triggers.
No, it's not triggering. It's not triggering. It's that you want to be victim. You tried it. Oh, you jihadi. Oh, you extremist.
I never called you a jihadi.
No, you called me extremist. Yes.
I think it's an extremist position.
No. That's before I even said anything. You called me extremist.
You literally.
No, I explained what happened. No, I explained it. It's on camera, and that's why you said, "Oh, maybe you are. Maybe I should have said it." That's what you said, and now you're saying, "No, you are extremist."
I just want to make sure I'm recording.
Which position are you holding? You know.
Perfect. Thank you.
Anyway. So that's all I want to say, that you held, you were very disingenuous. You were very disingenuous.
You're coming waggling your finger at me. I want to ask you one question.
What's the difference about waggling 5 and me waggling 1? That's a hypocrisy.
So what's the question?
You're doing this, but I'm not doing that. What's this? Why are you waggling fingers at me?
Deal with my striking the neck of the disbeliever.
Yeah?
You said that this verse.
Read it. فَإِذَا لَقِيتُمُ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا فِي الضَّرْبِ riqab, yes, striking the necks of, where is that? In the context of?
The battle.
Of the battle. Yes.
Yeah.
So this
and
is the command.
Assalamu alaikum is in the context.
Yes, but the amr, do you know fiqh? Do you know fiqh and jurisprudence?
No, but I'm not going to be.
Okay. On Sabbath, do you rest?
Yes.
Okay. God, does he still rest on Sabbath?
What do you mean, does God?
But why do you rest on Sabbath?
We rest on Sabbath because we're commanded to keep that day holy.
Okay, because God rested on the Sabbath.
Metaphorically, yes, but not literally.
Okay. So God isn't resting on the Sabbath today, is he?
No.
The reason has got. Listen and understand.
Sunday's Christianity.
Listen, understand how fiqh works. Yeah. If we're given an amr, if we're given an order, even if the reason of that order no longer exists, we may still be doing that action.
So why?
Do you understand? What did I just say?
You're saying. Let me. Will you give me the courtesy?
Because you're basing your argument on something you don't understand.
If the command was given, irrespective of what the context, Jews and Muslims can be best friends today, but that still stands today because that was given as a.
Look. For example, I'll give you another example. Assalamu alaikum ya Rasulullah. Yeah. When we give. Go on.
Okay. My thing is, I have many Muslims who approach me in the park, many friends who will wish peace upon me, and they will give examples from the Quran where it says if someone gives you a greeting, give them the same or better as an example. And so for me that is a non-extremist position because you're looking at
but
Muslims.
Who are you to determine our religion as extreme?
That's fine. Please allow me to speak.
We're having a discussion.
Yeah, I know.
We're having a discussion, so you have to let me ask questions. If I'm shouting at you, okay, I have a problem. But if I'm asking you genuine questions, well, I'm not shouting you, then don't see this as me,
Okay, fine.
So what my question was is in the context you see it as extreme. Your standard is not my standard. Why should I jump to your standards of what extreme is?
That's fine. But obviously extreme is a subjective judgment.
Exactly, just like the expansion of Israel into territory that doesn't belong there. Everyone in the world sees that as extremism.
We can go Israel-Palestine next, but I would like to stick on this.
We're sticking on this one. Your standards are not my standards.
I agree.
You shouting extremist and then acting a victim. It doesn't impress me or anyone else.
Fine. So getting to the point. So striking the neck. Would you accept?
We're talking about Assalamu alaikum.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Work with me.
Like throwing the babies against the wall in the Old Testament.
Work with me. Work with me here. Yeah. In Islam, and the time of Muhammad, there was hostility between the Jews and the Muslims, the early Muslims, or some Jews and some
we
early
on topic?
Muslims.
Yeah.
Yes, we're on topic. This is where the whole context of Assalamu alaikum. This is the whole context. Yeah. The reason that Jews were wishing death upon Muslims was because there was, if it's true, it's because there was bad blood between Jews and Muslims at the time. There was conflict, yeah? And the same way, when it was saying strike the neck of the disbeliever, was because they were at war. There was conflict. Now, I'm saying move away from conflict at peaceful times. And
that's not how fiqh works. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Do you believe Philistines? Okay, listen, no. Okay, Joseph.
This guy here said strike the neck of the disbeliever.
Listen. The Philistines, according to the Bible, many Jewish scholars believe that the Philistines are lawful to kill based on the Old Testament. Yes, they are. You know it. The blood of Philistines. Yes, you know you are. No, there's a group of scholars that legitimate the killing of Philistines. Are you saying you're ignorant of them? I will email a list of them. Okay. And you're saying you're unaware of any scholars that suggest that Philistines should not be killed because the Old Testament commands.
So I'm not aware of them, but that's not the same.
You're honestly saying that? Okay, there is. Well, I'll send you that. Send me the email.
I'm sure in the comments they'll come up.
Send. Exactly. So I'll message you. But like I was saying, we had two things. The Amr, the order for Rasulullah onto the believers, is that we give if you give me a salam, I give it back to you. And this is done by saying wa alaikum. I felt you were disingenuous. You were hunting for being a victim when you went up to that uncle on the ladder and you said salamu alaikum, knowing very well that he would say wa alaikum, which is legitimate for him.
Why is it
but that's your standard.
Why is it 50% of the Muslims in this park when I say assalamu alaikum, they say wa alaikum assalam?
So what?
Because that's the whole point. That's how I differentiate between the extreme and the non-extreme.
And you think that's a good standard?
I think if he says, if I say, stop shouting. I mean, you're shouting. I'm shouting over you.
I say hello. He says hello back to me. Oh, you're extremist.
So anyone.
Do you understand that?
Do you understand what I'm saying?
That's my standard.
Tell me what I'm saying. Tell me what I'm saying.
Shouting at my ear. You're
shouting in my ear.
I'm not. I'm speaking very softly.
No, you are.
Okay, so now if you say hello, I say hello back to you. Yeah. but you don't say more than hello, I must deem you as an extremist. What kind of standard is that? Anyway, let's leave it as that. Don't want to speak too much over. I think we got what I wanted
Allah
out of it.
subhanahu wa ta'ala guide us all to the right path, including you.
Are you trying to make fun?
No, he does
I'm being
it.
sincere. No,
No,
sincere.
this victim mentality, you have to get out. Stop trying to poke people.
How
You do
is
it on
that-
purpose to say, oh, I'm a victim, anti-Semitism, or you're anti-Semitic.
How-
We've seen it many times. No, you're trying
How
to
is
do
that
it on
trying to trick
You
us?
do it on purpose. Yeah, it's like you're trying to be snidey.
How that?
Who's
Literally, the word Allah is a Hebrew word.
Yeah, but the thing is, your approach to people is you're trying to provoke people on purpose, hoping that you get reactions so you can post it on your channel.
So
this is the truth.
So-
And then justify, and then
If you actually go on my
Yes,
channel,
I have.
you'll find
and I
many
saw your
videos.
debate with that
you'll-
nationalist, and you took the debate
You'll find many.
the
many
white nationalist. What's his name?
Mark Collis.
Yeah, and that was
You'll
that was an interesting debate.
why was that interesting?
You
Out
took
of
it down.
curiosity.
It was very interesting. You
In
talk
what way?
about the exchange that you had. Everything you're accusing of Muslims in England of, you won't accuse Jerusalem or Israel of. Like this exclusivity that they have in
so
terms
who
of
are you talking
immigration.
about?
Mark Colley, I'm talking about.
The
and
white
viewers can.
supremacists.
Yeah, you can check the debate out. It's interesting for those who haven't seen it. They can see it's interesting. But you're taking it down from your channel. That's what I'm saying. Whose is this? Us. Yeah. You don't finish it? Whose is it? Yeah. All right. Anyway, mate, you have a good night.
Don't jump like that. That's very genuine.
How's that?
He does it on purpose. He just does it for the cameras.
You know, some kids, some kids don't have much knowledge.
About
And you want
extremists
people to
that died.
fight.
Because they are
It was the only bit about the extremists why
You'll find many videos.
But look how you should call me extremist. Straight away. You reckon
say I'm Islam in need
that's
of
not
your
why you call me
shame
extremist.
upon
You know that. Don't lie.
That's what
No, that's not. Don't lie. I came here. You said you extremist when we were
By the
talking.
way,
You were
just to
losing the
clarify
discussion.
something,
He's
there are
extremist.
differences of opinion when it comes to this
I know, innit? Let's call it him. You know what I mean? I'm extremist.
So if someone,
This is disingenuous.
listen, are you aware that the golden age of the Jews in terms of scientific
Al-Andalus was not the golden age of the Jews.
Okay, this
But
is
they
what is
prospered,
commonly.
They did.
This is what
And
is
then what happened
commonly
after
used.
Al-Andalus? The
Same-
Almohads
same-
came in and slaughtered the Jews.
In many
And
places like
Muslims as well, by the way.
Christians.
Yeah, I know. I'm Muslim. I agree.
So
You
why
have
are
to
you
be
trying
moderate.
This is-
But
this is-
but you're
you-
trying to
you
point one extreme.
You fundamentally don't understand my message. So
Your
let me.
method.
I will be the first person that will come on camera and say, I am the first person to say there have been khulafa that were very good to the Jews. And Islam has multiple interpretations. Someone can read the Quran and can believe that Jews are apes and pigs. Someone can read the Quran and believe that Jews who do righteous deeds and believe in Yom al-Din can go to Jannah. So there are different ways of reading the Quran. There are different ways of reading
There's
the
a place
Hadith.
for
And so
everything.
what I want to do is amplify the voices of those who come to me with peace and have a...
Well, how come on your channel likewise is other?
So-
You keep provoking Muslims on purpose.
Let me show you.
Zionism
let me
it
show
shouldn't
and
be
killing of
like it shouldn't be a
Muslims.
big deal.
And you see that in the
just so you can see that I'm
No,
genuine.
I don't.
Akhi,
I don't.
Akhi,
I,
no, I do want to show you this.
Joseph, I don't dis.
What does this?
but-
Akhi, I wanted to balance some of these videos that I'm making with positive Jewish-Muslim
balance,
relations.
balance. Why are you balancing?
But let me,
Because
'cause one of-
previously all of your videos must have been, or a large amount must have been.
This is what I'm saying.
Negative, and this is how you do it. You call
Listen,
victimization.
So let me speak. Let me speak.
Joseph, this
I
is
am
what-
well aware. Akhi, I'm well aware that most of my videos on Islam are focusing on the negative things that have impacted my
So why are you
community.
denying
And so that's why I've literally
you
reached
do
out
on
to
purpose.
brothers and said I want to make these videos to show the ummah in a
By calling
positive
people
light. Because
extremists.
I have.
By calling people extremists.
So let me
No. By calling people extremists, you want to balance all in the negative ones. Anyway, I was just speaking to him.
Akhi,
Joseph.
It's good to know that you're trying to
It's good to know that you're
change
trying-
your
So
ways
it's not
and
changed my ways.
what
I've
do you mean
literally
by
got
you call me
videos on my
extremist.
channel.
Yeah.
Because
But you're not going to recant.
so again, hear me out.
Your standard is if someone doesn't say like
It's
hello
so-
to you or more, they are extremists. That's an extremist.
Let me say this. It's either an extremist or slightly.
I cut you off here. I cut you off.
we end
here.
up-
He
I
wasn't
saw
going
it.
to debate because you told him not to debate me.
Yeah, no, I never said. I said this up to him.
Okay.
I said this up.
But
to
what I
him.
was going to say is it's either extreme or hypocritical. And the reason I think it's hypocritical because
There's
you don't
difference.
believe you should strike the neck of the disbeliever.
No, you just
One
don't know.
second.
That may well be well.
It is.
Joseph, one point.
well be the
Look,
case.
there are different circumstances in where fighting is required. There are
I agree.
circumstances where trade is required. There are circumstances when there are treaties of peace. So why are you mixing everything? And Islam is not a coward religion. You understand?
I understand that Islam is not a coward
it a
religion.
weak religion.
I agree it's not a weak religion.
So but it's just. If you strike, I strike you back.
I would
But
agree.
one thing-
Some interpretations
one
are just. I would agree.
One thing for sure you will find in Islam. Islam is 100% just. You will never find oppression from the Islamic. You might find Muslims who might not implement Islam in its fullest. But if you study Islam as a religion, you will not find oppression in it. But Muslims, you might find, is humans, you know.
Yeah.
Like Jewish, there are good people and bad people as well.
just thinking
And
that
criminals and decent individuals.
Can I actually put a camera? Can I put a scene got mics on or not? I mean, you've got 3 other mics on. It just means that people will catch the full conversation. Jazakallahu khairan. And I'm not saying that to troll. So my fundamental position is this.
Okay.
Why I come to the park is to shine a spotlight on anti-Semitism. And anti-Semitism